Hello, Internet. My name's Jaffa. How's it going? How are you today? Welcome to Mediocre Magic, a series where I play Magic and am mediocre at it. Today, I want to build a deck. It is going to be in these here colors, and it is going to be featuring this here card. I've done a couple videos on this card before. Any of you who've watched any of my videos before, which may be none of you, but if you have, you'll know that I have a tendency to have pet cards that I just want to make work. And since Throne of Eldraine hit, I have wanted to make this card work because I adore it. I absolutely love this card. I grew up on Fantasia, so it's a nostalgia trip. I love what they did in implementing it. So I consistently want to make it work. I've tried like 8 different builds with it. I've made like 3 different videos on it. Of course, the challenge is it's not very good. it's not actually a very good card. Maybe someone's doing really cool stuff with it. I don't know, but I've never really seen it happen. And I think the reason is simple. I think the reason is 3 mana is quite a lot to spend to get a 2/1. There's just much better uses of mana in most circumstances, but I've been chipping away at it. I did have one version of a deck that I thought was actually quite good, at least by my standards. It was a Doom Foretold deck that used a ton of sagas and Fires of Invention. So it worked out pretty well because I would do things like, obviously I had Treacherous Blessing and I had just a bunch of sagas. And then I had Dance of the Mance. And Fires of Invention meant that I could play those sagas and I could play Doom Foretold, and I'd sacrifice the sagas after they've done their big effects, or what I want them to do, not necessarily big effects. And Fires of Invention meant that I was never spending mana on any of it, so whenever I sacrificed something for Doom Foretold, I could spend all of my mana on Sorcerer's Broom. That was actually pretty good. Like, I do have a video of that deck that I'll probably link somewhere in the description, or if I can figure out how to do a fancy link somewhere up there, I don't know. But I really like that deck, but obviously Fires of Invention got banned, and it just doesn't. I tried. I still have the deck that's just Sagas, Doom Foretold, and this, but it just doesn't work the same. So I want to figure out what's next, and really, I kind of want to start with just a bunch of generic ramp. So I'm doing some Paradise Druids and some Arboreal Grazers and Cultivate and a couple Nissa. So this is kind of heinous and I hate it, but I'm not doing any blue, so we're not doing total standard nonsense. And then I figure my sack out. Oh, and I also am thinking maybe even gilded goose, maybe? I don't know. This seems like the sack outlet, right? Oh, select format. We'll call this Golgari Broomsticks for now. Let's go ahead and fix my land base before I forget to call this, what is it? Overgrown Tomb, the only shock land that I have 4 of. And then Village Rights. Oops. Stop it. And then Spark Harvest. What is happening? What is happening right now? Broke it. Okay, done. Cancel. Okay. I'd like to exit and save anyway. No. Spark Harvest. I have completely broken it. I'd like to exit and save anyway so that I can... I've never seen that happen before. Edit deck. That was very, very weird. What is happening? I've completely broken it. So maybe two fewer gilded gooses. This is so weird. But I think that's kind of the gist. I think that's what I meant to do. I don't really want to do 24 land. We'll see. But I've got so much ramp. I feel like I I don't know what to think of this. My feeling is that this is going to be a particularly mediocre episode of Mediocre Magic, because even if this does exactly what I want it to do, all I have accomplished is an army of 2/1s. I'm just going to get a bunch of mana. I'm going to be sacking to draw, sacking to destroy a couple things. Can sack the grazers and the geese once they've done their thing. And then Witch's Oven, Cauldron Familiar shenanigans, and using all of my mana on Sorcerer's Broom. See what happens. Imagine it's going to be an absolute rousing success, and I'm going to win a championship. Like, without having entered a tournament. I'm just going to win a championship. Golgari Broomsticks, let's go. Let's wait for the server for a minute. Forgive my unprofessionality. Just have to respond to a text real quick while we're waiting. Luckily, it's taking forever, so you're not missing anything while I respond to that, and I'll put my phone away. This is why This is one of the many reasons I'm never gonna have viewers. Let's see here. Sure. Why did I keep that? That was smart. It's a great hand. I have none of the combo pieces. And my only play for the next couple turns is going to be Paradise Druid and then sack it for something. I'm going to lose this game, but it's not because of the deck. It's because I was just an absolute moron. Well, yeah, I really should not have kept that hand. Why didn't I attack at least? Oh, what is happening with me? I'm too distracted. That text is on my mind. Oh well. The series is called Mediocre Magic. Maybe I will call it Dumb Magic. Blundering Dunderhead Magic. Maybe that will be more appropriate. Blundering Dunderhead Magic, brought to you by Jaffa. Excuse me. I'm going to scrap this video and start over. Alright. He's got a couple Uros in the grave. I'm drawing nothing but land. Let's attack like a smart person. Woo! And you know what? Let's see if I can draw some cards that will, result in gameplay. The ramp is working. I'm successfully ramping. Turn 5, I'll be at 7 mana? 7 mana and no broomsticks. Alright. Look at all this ramp. This is not how I envision this working, but oh well. We've got land. And by the way, I do recognize the flaw in all of this is that, like, this ramp skeleton could just be used for anything, and it would just be better. Sorcerer's Broomstick is probably the dumbest use of ramp, but I love the card. It's actually probably one of my favorite cards because it's just so cool. Just makes me think about Fantasia. I'm getting milled. Not sure what to make of that. It doesn't seem good. Okay. Well, there you go. Let's get a cat out. I also love cat decks. I unironically love cat decks, even when they're being annoying at me. So this is just up my alley. I'm gonna get milled to death, but hey, he's helping me. He hasn't milled any Sorcerer's Broomsticks, so he's helping me draw them. I definitely don't think this deck that I have here is capable of winning fast enough for to beat how fast I'm about to be milled. But we've got the combo as it is, such as it is. We are now doing what I want the deck to do. So who knows? He's got board wipes though, so I mean, this is a very meaningless game. He's got at least like Storm's Wrath or whatever it is. Maybe not. Yeah, have your big scary man. I actually don't care about him. The mill hurts. I don't. Yeah, I guess I do want to do this. Then I want to sack the Paradise Druid. Am I gonna win this? Okay. I'm still just gonna swing with those. Make him watch this stuff at least. I might win this. I don't know yet. Let's see, I've got probably like maybe 3 turns to do it. I may be dead right now. I don't know what his game plan is. I'm tempted to kill it, but I'd have to sacrifice my whole field, and I think my strat here is to just try to chip away. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm dead. Super, super dead. I think I was 1 turn away. This is clever. I haven't seen this yet. I'm sure it's not new, but I have not seen this yet. All right, fair enough. Well, I got off to a well. I guess I didn't really get off to a bad start. Like I sort of did, but I did draw into my combo, and I kind of got there. Like I said, I think I was 1 turn away. But I don't know. We'll see. I was making dudes. I'm not ready to make any tweaks yet. Lauren Sperry. Or it's all one word, so Lorensbury. Sorry my internet's so slow. I assume that's why we're having these connection issues where it's taken a minute and a half for anything to happen. Well, that seems good. Opponent is making a decision. I mean, I could just play the cat deck game for a little while here. I'll hang on to this. Right. Johnny's Pride Mate. Okay, well, I really have to kill that. That is utterly ruinous of my game plan. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I need to draw that. That card totally kills me. That's so funny. Because. Yeah, I mean, well, I guess I actually don't know that interaction. Does this shut down Sorcerer's Broom? It's not a creature dying that triggers it, it's a sacrifice that triggers it. So I don't know if Hushbringer sacrifices or shuts down the Sorcerer's Broomstick trigger or not. Probably does, because that's just funny. But at this point, I need to sack the Arboreal Grazer into, I mean, literally just a Spark Harvest. That's all I can hope for right now. And now I can't hope for that. Should have sacked. I don't know what I'm doing. Just spaghettiing. I apparently can't play at all. You know, I don't. Mistakes were made. I should have village rights right away. I never thought I would lose to just someone playing Hushbringer, but excuse me. Should probably lean off camera at least for blowing my nose. I really should just scrap this video and start over, but I'm not going to. You are treated to me and the real me and nothing but the me. 0 for 2. Bad luck or bad deck? Or bad playing? All three, probably. I definitely made several mistakes in both those games, which is impressive because one of them only lasted like 2 turns. But not shit. Not shit. You know, I'm gonna roll with it. That first game I started with nothing but ramp and kind of did get there. So we're just gonna do that. Get ourselves a gilded goose in an oven to cook the gilded goose pretty soon, probably. Get ourselves a buttload of mana. And then hope that something else happens at some point. Okay. I don't know if I've actually read this card at any point. It's kind of a cool card, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna village rights the goose. I don't know if I should wait. I'll wait till next turn. So we're gonna need to kill that. Anything else? Alright, well, I'm gonna take that 4. I need the village rights, and once again, I kind of am counting on Spark Harvest here. This time I got it. There you go, buddy. This is a bad deck. I'm thinking about what I need, and it's... I mean, if I get a Sorcerer's Broomstick, I could start doing stuff. But it's amazing that that's like the only thing I'm hoping for, is just to get a bunch of 2/1s. I've talked about it before. I need to come up with a name for this. I guess we'll just call it the Jaffa effect. Look at this guy playing good cards. Yeah, Yeah, the Jaffa effect. The Jaffa effect is try to build decks around cards that should be tech. Like our good friend, the Sorcerer's Broom. There's no reason to build a deck around Sorcerer's Broom. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why would I do a thing like that? Questing Beast. Just seems like I'm kind of gonna die. Yeah, woefully mismatched in this one as well. Do I have a good match is the question. Is there a deck that's real scared of an army of 2/1s with... Yeah, that's fair. What's my plan? My plan is draw another... Okay, I've got no plan. Alright. I think we have to make peace with the fact that this doesn't work. I'm just going to make him sit here for a second while I think about it. And I'm going to quit. There's no point to this game. Alright, what else can we do? Well, I'm going to try it again. I'd like to get one game where this goes off, even if I have to wait for someone who's just running like... I feel like this wouldn't be terrible against... No, it's probably terrible against everything. It's probably terrible against everything. But I'm thinking, like, the Death Touch deck, the Hooded Blightfang deck, it's not terrible against, because I have lots of stuff to just block with that I don't care about. If I get rolling, it's probably bad against, like, everything else. It's not... No, I don't know what I'm thinking about. I don't know why I would expect this deck to work. But I am still going to try. We are going to give it our go. Alright. If I can get another land, I can at least get something kind of going. Not really. I really don't have a plan here. 1/1s with first strike have become just my least favorite thing. Alright. I'm going to just shock my Sorcerer's Broom. You don't need to do that. Thank you. My Sorcerer's Broom's not a threat to you. And I mean, it literally isn't. Well, I think I want to get both of them out. Get a bunch of swamps. And then... I'm going to end up Spark Harvesting a 1/1, which is... maybe I'll Spark Harvest that guy. Yeah, good. I'm feeling... I guess I should just throw this in the way of something. It's not... I'm nowhere near being set up. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Do this. Yeah, I get it. Let's do this. Do that, and that, and that. Just trying to stay alive here. I was kind of counting on that. Yeah, I'm dead again. I think I have to make peace with the fact that this deck doesn't work. But we're gonna stubbornly. We're gonna stick with this game. You cannot stop us from sticking with this game. I don't know why he didn't shock the Gilded Goose before he attacked last time. It seems like it would have made more sense. Yeah, block you. Block you. This is a real dumb game. What am I doing? Do I have a plan? What's the plan? Create a food token. Get a cat. Sack the goose. Even though it's my only recursion for a Cauldron Familiar right now, I'm hoping something else happens. Pay 2 life. Kill that. What am I doing? Why did I pay 2 life? I think I thought this at cost 1 more than it does. Yeah. What are you gonna do now? Why didn't he make this unblockable? Probably because it doesn't matter. Well, aren't I already blocking it? Yeah, you dingus. Ha! I'm calling that a moral victory. Crap. I don't know what I'm hoping for here, but I'm gonna stick with it. How am I drawing so much land? I played 2 cultivates. I only have 23 land, and I played 2 cultivates. Alright, this deck is so stupid. Alright. Well, this has been an especially mediocre episode of Mediocre Magic, as promised. I just want to do something with this card, and I don't know what it is. And before anyone says anything, like, I guess the answer is just doing the Rakdos Sacrifice deck, and just kind of splicing in my dude here. But I really don't want to do that. And even if I did, like, I think it needs green. Because I think the ramp is my only hope at pulling off Sorcerer's Broom at this point. Can it work 3-color? Maybe it can, I don't know. I mean, Nissa's not coming into play. Maybe I'll try it without Nissa? And I don't know. Probably don't want a hand with 3 Spark Harvests. Sure. Maybe I do want a hand with 3 Spark Harvests. It's the only thing that's giving me any hope in any of these games. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna let him not get rolling if I can avoid it. Okay. Well. I'm 0 for 4 or 0 for 5? I think I'm 0 for 5. This is awful. It's a travesty. This video will never see the light of day. Well, haha, you can't hit my Paradise Druid. Biatch. Jeez, yeah. I mean, there's no there's no good cards in the deck. That's the problem. What are you thinking about? Problem is there are no good cards in the deck. All right, couple Paradise Druids. He can't target those, so suck it, jabroni. He can do that though. Ironcrag Pyromancer, by the way, is another. It's another one of those cards that I use but not effectively, because I don't put Ironcrag Pyromancer in a Izzet burn deck. No, I put it in a Rakdos rat deck. That's what I do. That's what I do with my time. Yeah, go ahead. I'll take the 3 damage to my face. Seems good. I think I'm in good shape. Think I have this one pretty much in the bag. Do I just do this? Yeah. I guess I need to get something happening here. I don't know. I think that's what I want to get rid of, since this can just come back, and this is what's going to hit my creatures. And I'm going to do this, which is probably bold and stupid, because if he has any burn, this is dead. But I might sacrifice it for village rights, because I have no plays, so it doesn't even matter. This deck is, yeah, this is some garbage. We're gonna do something. Excuse me. I'm apparently sick. Hey, maybe we're gonna win a game because Tio Lux lost his internet connection and is just gonna time out here. Are we actually? Yes, 1 for 6. No whammies, no whammies. Just he quits. It's over. Oh, perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better situation. Great. We did it. All right. Come on. There we go. All right, let's sacrifice a thing. Get another thing. All right. Now we have to wait forever, though. Hey, we're going to win a game. I think what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to revert, like, so how long have we been filming while I'm sitting here waiting? Where's my menu? Huh. Not letting me pull up my my XSplit menu, but feels like we've been filming for like half an hour. So I think I'll probably just go ahead and switch concepts here. There's an older version of this deck. Can I? Maybe I can combine the concepts. I don't know. I don't think I can. I think I know what I want to do. So I used to have. I don't know if I have video of it. I think the video of it was really bad. Like the quality got really disrupted. So I don't think I ever uploaded it. But I had a Sorcerer's Broom deck that used the cat as its primary, like the oven as its primary sacrifice outlet, and it was an artifact deck. And what I would do is it was blue, it was Dimir, and I would basically use Masterful Replication to transform my Sorcerer's Broomsticks into something else. Which is kind of, it's janky, because when it was at its best, but hey, we won a game. When it was at its best was really just when it was doing something else, because I had a version that generated quite a lot of food, and that was really better. But I'm gonna toy with that. I'm gonna see if anything new makes that better, because I feel like what is it called? I feel like this makes the deck. Yeah, maybe. Oh, craft all. Let's do Broom. Craft all, please. What's happening? I don't know what. Like my deck builder is just broken today. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I might have to call this. Maybe I'll try to do some fancy editing to make it look like they're the same video. Or I guess I could just make you wait with me. Edit this part out. I'm not very good at editing, but we'll see what happens. Because I don't understand, like, I mean, I've never seen this. I have never seen my client just not let me edit a deck. Let's see if I can get this to load back up, or if I just need to call it a day. How long is this? You know what? We're coming up on 45 minutes anyway, and my client is apparently broken. So maybe I'll just do part 2, or maybe I will pretend that this video never happened because it was real bad, real bad. So yeah, let's just call this a day. Thanks for watching. I swear I'm gonna have a video where Sorcerer's Broom does something. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be like a winning deck, but it's going to be better than my 0 for 5 or 1 for 6 if you want to count the opponent where the game where my opponent just pieced out. He just was like he lost internet. Maybe the client in general is having problems. Maybe he was having problems too because it's running super slow, and like my internet doesn't actually seem like it's that bad right now. So we'll just have to see. I mean, but right now, maybe my computer's acting up because I can't even get. This video is just going to end a little bit rambly. You should probably stop it now. Hopefully, I'll edit the ending out, but I can't even. Yeah, there you go. Close. Get out of here. Wow, Arena, stop it. Cool. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry that this video became a nightmare at the end. It was a nightmare the entire time because that deck was awful. But we will see what happens. I will come back with a vengeance. There will be some kind of artifact spam video that will be better. All right. Peace out. Have a wonderful day.